So seeing the glass as half full, to me, that's about us absolutely seeing how God is present in the world. You know, that there is goodness as love appearing in our lives right now, as our loving relationships, the health that we have, the ways that we experience abundance, those ways that life is absolutely working, and there's so many ways. I don't care what challenges we have going on. There always is so much good appearing in our lives that we can be grateful for. At the same time, we would look at the half-empty glass as the potential, the yet unrealized love and goodness of God that has yet to be manifested in the world and in our lives. So really, Spirit exists as both. And that's why I would say that while we say, yes, we can look at the half empty and the half full, sorry, I'm half empty, half full, get it right, Mark? That the truth of the matter is the glass is full. The glass right now, folks, is full. Half of it contains water and half of it contains air, but it still is full. And so we would see this as how Spirit is present as the worldly effects of how its nature is expressed in the world, and Spirit is also ever present as a potential to reveal itself, its lovingness, its joyfulness, its abundance in ever greater ways than we've ever seen. And I think this is important to look at as we go into this season of gratitude, right? We have our Thanksgiving holiday coming up, a time where we like to feel grateful, right? Don't we sit around the Thanksgiving table very often and we claim our gratitude for the things that we have in our lives? And as a matter of fact, our Wednesday evening service with Reverend Les, I invite those who can make it to that we will be giving people a chance to state their gratitude. That's a beautiful, beautiful process to go through, because we believe in this philosophy that what we focus on increases. So we definitely want to look at how much good there is in our lives. And as we're filled with gratitude for that, our joy expands and our love expands. And we are then able to experience even more of that goodness. But we need to realize at the same time that no matter how much good we have at any given time in our lives, there will always be room for more. Because God's nature is infinite, and this is a finite dimension of creation. So the infinite will always be trying to pour itself into new forms, new ways of being, through us and around us. You know, so the spiritual law is a little different from the way we think humanly. But you see, spiritual law works such that when we fill the glass, and it even gets to the point of overflowing, guess what happens? The glass expands. And then there's more opportunity beyond that to experience goodness. And you just witnessed a miracle that we learned. It's a miracle we learned to perform in ministerial school, how to turn water into nothing. Okay. See, here's the problem I think that we sometimes experience, is that as much good as we had there, then we pour it into this glass and we suddenly see there's this much more room for this glass to be filled, is we have a tendency to focus on this part that is yet to be realized and let it diminish that which already is. We will always feel the impulse of God's goodness, seeking new ways to experience and express itself beyond what we know today or have ever known. And I think we misinterpret that as a need to get to that next place, a need to fill the glass more to feel fulfilled. But then once we do that, once we get to that next place, the fulfillment is temporary because there's going to be some other place to go to. There's going to be yet another way to experience and express love, yet another way to experience and express creativity or abundance or joy. And if we're viewing life from the perception of the glass being half empty and that it needs to be filled for us to be happy, well, our happiness will always elude us. we are going to constantly be chasing after that next greater yet to be.